guys got confirmation almost. You're almost 99% sure that they have killed the Harvey family.
Yeah.
Right. So, in that moment, it was about survivorship. Did your daughter coach you into just acting like nothing had happened?
Yes.
Mom, be calm.
Yes.
Mom, don't call nobody.
Yes.
Don't let nobody know that these guys.
Oh my God.
So while they were there, where did they sleep?
They slept downstairs.
They slept downstairs. So did you have any communication one-on-one?
Very little.
Very little.
Mm-hmm.
Because you didn't trust them.
No, I ain't trusting at all.
So you stayed to yourself.
I knew something was won't right with them.
Okay.
First day I laid eyes on them, I knew something was right.
You knew something was right. So during that time, they stayed there about 6 days. You cooked, because at this moment, you guys got confirmation almost. You're almost 99% sure that they have killed the Harvey family.
Yeah.
Right. So in that moment, it was about survivorship. Did your daughter coach you into just acting like nothing had happened?
Yes.
Mom, be calm.
Yes.
Mom, don't call nobody.
Yes.
Don't let nobody know that these guys.
Oh my God.
Are you serious?
Like, yes, that's like it's something I never want to have to go
Through
in
again.
life, and it left a scar on me. I already know. I went through that. I'm suffering from that. You know.
Okay.
I'm doing the best I can, but I could be doing better.
You could be doing better.
Yeah, I'm saying, because I think I carry a certain amount of guilt behind the Harveys and their babies, and
Ruby.
even Ashley and her family. Even though we couldn't save them,
Right.
because they had already killed them.
Ultimately, they killed the Tucker family as well.
Yeah, and they left my house and killed her.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they left my house the same night that they left for good, and took her to a hotel and bandaged her up and tied her up. Because see, she set her mom and her stepdad up.
Who is she? Ashley had set her mom and stepdad. And what was that reason?
She wanted money and their car and their charge card.
And so
they did.
So they killed Ashley before they killed the mom and the dad, or they killed Ashley?
Probably killed them all about the same time.
Because
they had her in the basement of her house, and when her mom and stepdad come in, they'll think that they got her tied up, and she didn't want them to know that she was in, set it up.
Right.
So.
And so the motive for that killing was robbery, you believe?
Yeah, but he was gonna get rid of her because she was asking for too much money, and she was worse.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what he said.
And so, how did they what was the capture like? So we talked about how you felt. We talked about them coming in and out your house. We talked about the cookies. Mm-hmm. So later found out the cookies came from the Harvey family.
Yeah.
Did your daughter know? Did Toya know that they had killed the Baskerville and Tucker? Or
they called. Well, when they left my house and went to Alexandria or wherever they went, they called and told. Yeah, they told Toya, Ashley gone bye. And when they said that, I kept keep them on the phone. Ashley gone bye.
And I say they. I'm talking about Ray and Ricky.
Mm-hmm.
So they had killed the Harvey family. Stayed at your house for about a week. Off and on for about a week, coming in and out, using your bathroom, sleeping, you cooking hot pot pies, sweet potato pies,
messing with my dog,
messing with your.
They fixed the bathroom. Some they fixed. They just did it. I ain't asked them to.
Okay.
But we had a dog that nobody couldn't touch, but just our family. And when I looked out the window and seen him touching the dog, rubbing the dog, and feeding the dog, I like to pass off. Because, this is the kind of dog that wouldn't let nobody touch him but us. That messed me up.
That messed you up right there.
Yeah.
So they left. The city had no suspect. They had no idea of who had killed the Harvey family. But the day that they left your house, they called your daughter. They were in Northern Virginia, I suspect, I believe, and told you that Ashley had gone bye-bye, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm assuming that Ray had called your daughter.
Right.
So they had a conversation. Walk me through that a little bit.
He called her because they was trying to get my daughter to go with them.
To Northern Virginia.
Yeah, and I told him, you're not going
You ain't going no damn well. Right.
So he said, well, I'm going to call you when I get to where we're going, and I'm going to come back and get you in 2 weeks. So by that time, we was sure that they had did, not Ashley. We didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
No, we didn't know that. When he called the first time and said that, I called the police.
So you called the police?
Yeah, I called the
You
police.
made the phone call to the police,
And
Richmond police, and
yes.
said, do you remember?
I was so nervous and shook up. I told them, y'all need to come to my address. I said, it's been 2 guys up here for a week, and I think they killed the Harveys, and I think they might try to kill this girl that they was with.
So when the police come to your house after you made this phone call, do you go by yourself or do you and Toya go?
Where, to Ash's house?
Yeah.
Yeah, both of us.
So y'all get in the police car?
Yeah.
Do you remember the police name that picked you up?
No, it was like blue and white, just blue and white car. But there was a whole lot of, I had like 40 or 50 police.
At your house?
Yeah.
After you made that call?
Yeah.
Wow.
And they asked me, they wanted to see everything that what they touched. They didn't know, we didn't know her address, so they wanted us to go down to her house with them, the policemen and detectives, to show them where she lived.
So let me back up really quick. So the police, you called the police, and the police came to your house. Y'all got, you and your daughter got in the police car, and y'all drove to Ashley's place of residence.
Yeah.
No answer. So they had to force their way into the house. And so all of this is going on while you and your daughter is in the police car. And at that moment, the police discovered
that she was there, her whole family was there.
While y'all were in the car. They come out and they tell you that they're in their dead, or they tell you. What do they say? What was the exact?
They said everybody in there deceased.
So you and Toya were in the same car, same police car. They come out and say everybody in there is deceased.
Yeah.
And when they meant by everybody's deceased, I'm sorry, Ashley was dead, her mom and her stepfather. And what was your feelings?
I was just numb, like, I was just so numb and nervous, and I just couldn't, unbelievable. I just couldn't believe it.
And what was your daughter's response? How was Toya responsible?
She was messed up too. You know, she was messed up too. Cause she liked it, Ashley, you know.
Okay, even though you didn't.
Yeah.
And in that moment, I guess all hell broke loose from that. It's just spiraled down here from there.
Yeah, I started feeling sorry that I didn't like her, but I didn't want her taking my daughter wherever she was going.
And so from there, what happened? Walk me through from the time y'all left the scene.
After we left Ash's house, we went back to my house.
The police took you back to your house.
And
Okay.
and they said, we're going to have to put y'all in police protection. So that's what they did. They put us in this little raggedy motel on West Broad Street.
So you guys, your grandson and your daughter was taken into police protection, witness protection. Where did they take you?
To Suburban Motel. On way up West Broad.
And you stayed there for how long?
6 weeks or more.
Did you have any contact with the Richmond Police Department?
Very little, very little.
They didn't come and check on you?
No, the only time they came up there is to come and bring us a few dollars to eat with, and like that.
Were you working at the time?
No.
Was Toya,
No.
She wasn't working either? So y'all just was there?
Yeah.
Did y'all have any outlet? Did y'all go out or y'all was?
Me and her walked out a couple of times.
Yeah,
to get some food, stuff like that.
Okay, and did they send, they didn't provide any comfort? Meaning that they didn't send anybody, did anybody investigate you? Did they interview you?
The same like they put us in police protection, they caught Ray and Ricky.
Okay.
So they did call us and let us know they had been caught.
And they were caught where?
In Alexandria.
In Alexandria. And from that moment,
we still stayed up there because I still wasn't comfortable with going home because I didn't know if they had families. I just didn't know.
You just didn't know.
I just didn't feel comfortable.
Right, and the communication between you and your daughter with the Richmond Police Department went from, it was non-existent. It was no communication. Did you guys try to reach out to a detective? Did they give you?
I tried to reach out to the NAACP.
The NAACP.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah, the mayor. I tried, and they told me they done got what they want.
And that was Ricky and Ray.
Like trashing them there. That's what the man told me from the NAACP.
The NAACP. And so y'all stayed there for about 6 weeks, which about a month and 2 weeks.
So they came and told us we got to get out.
Who is they?
The detective. We can't pay for this no more. We can't take care of y'all. They got so nasty with us.
For no reason.
Yeah, because they said we was costing them too much money. We can't take the stay.
Did they ever talk to you guys about like what had happened, why Ricky and Ray was there at the house, Did they interview?
They interviewed Toya.
So they interviewed Toya, the detective, the Richmond Police Department or Richmond Police detective interviewed Toya the night that the incident happened. And when we say incident happened, the night that Ricky and Ray was captured. Okay. Did she talk to you about that interview?
Yeah, she said they was trying to think she had something to do with it. They was trying to arrest her. She didn't have nothing to do
She didn't have nothing to do with it.
She was just friends to Ashley. Toya told them, "If you want to arrest me, but I haven't done it." Like she didn't do it.
She hadn't done anything.
Yeah,
That
so
was
they
wrong.
had to let her go.
After the 6 weeks,
Yeah,
you went
but
back to your apartment.
But I didn't want to go back. It's like I felt like that apartment, like when I walked in, like somebody got killed in there. It just didn't feel right.
Was it ramshot? It had been ramshot?
Yeah.
The police that came there.
Yeah, but they had been searching for stuff and they left evidence in the house.
What type of evidence?
A knife.
What knife?
Bloody knife. One of them, Ricky's knife.
And where was that knife?
In the bathroom cabinet.
Had you known it was in there?
No. It was wrapped up in a washcloth and it had blood on it.
And that was something that you found when you went back to the house?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah. And I called the police.
You called them back?
And told them come get it because it's not mine.
Did they come and get it?
Yeah, they came and got it.
And what was their response? They
They
just
didn't
picked it
say
up?
nothing.
Did they put it in a bag, a plastic
Yeah,
bag?
they put it in a bag and left.
And
That's
left.
it. That's it.